He's going again, he's getting away from something, he's coming at you. Oh, nice work.
Yeah, today's session was just boxing, and we're working on a lot of stuff like backwards attacks. So it's me moving back and attacking that way, pushing forward and attacking, working on that right hand, real clean straight line punches. Just just tuning up, tightening all the bolts.
Rob's a gifted athlete. You don't have to do much, I suppose. Just you just work on some fundamentals, balance and timing. You're just trying to perfect his punches that are already, blazing. The kid can whack. He's an absolute gifted athlete, and just trying to keep him focused and switched on.
So the way we move around and do pads is it's a lot of decision making. So he'll be holding the pads, and I'm pushing on him, and then he may take a step back, so I miss, and I don't blow my elbows out and everything. So I've got to look at the feed. I've got to adjust. I've got to make sure that when I move forward, he's there, that the targets are there for me to land properly and clean. And that is going on throughout the whole round. This round, multiple rounds, and just mentally, it's tiring by the end of it.
His boxing, in my point of view, is a bit tighter now. Like Brian works a lot the basics with him. So I guess we've been sparring a lot of boxers as well. So his hands are pretty sharp in my opinion.
I think every time we spar, good boxers, they're absolutely overwhelmed and shocked and surprised. I don't think they appreciate how well Rob can just punch on, and he's great with his hands. And I'd love to see him box, put it that way. But that said, he's a great MMA fighter, and I think we're yet to see the best of Rob Whittaker in the UFC.
Vettori's durable. He's a well-rounded warrior, and he's tough as nuts. He's going to be a tough nut to crack. He really will be. He's going to push forward. He's not going to go away. He's going to be in my face for the whole 15 minutes, and that's what I'm preparing for. I'm preparing for that sort of fight. I'm preparing to kick it through the trenches if I have to make this a war if we must. But I'm doing everything in my power to make it clean.
I think Marvin is a great fighter. I rate him a lot. I don't know if my impression, but sometimes I think a lot of people underestimate him. I don't know if I'm right to say this, but I think he's a very good boxer. I think he's a very tough fighter, like a grinder. He's gonna come forward. He's a very fit guy, and that's what we're training for.
I thought the camp would be easier, which it is not. Okay, I was like 3 rounds. The camp's gonna be way more pleasurable. It's gonna be much easier on the body. It's not. It's honestly, I feel like it's harder. So, but at least it's only a 15-minute fight. You get in there, 15 minutes, and it's done. And then I'm having a croissant and a beer.
A fight's a fight, and I think Marvin is a fighter. He's gonna come, he's gonna grind, he's gonna make ugly. I think Rob's faster, Rob's move better. I think Rob strikes better. But technically, I think, with no disrespect, I think Rob's better everywhere. But
Marvin's weaknesses is also one of his strengths. I think. I think Marvin's very hittable. He's very hittable, and if you can keep the distance and just keep tagging him, you can win the fight that way. But that's also one of his strengths because he's durable. And if you can't keep hitting him, and you can't keep up that pace, he takes you down, he makes it a dogfight, he starts landing shots, so he's got a bit of a double-edged sword there.
Look, obviously we're preparing to win that fight, and Rob come out blazing, he show the speed and punching power that he has. Marvin Vettori is a great fighter. He's something special, and we know where we've got to be to beat him. And I suppose we're coming in. We want to stop him. It's what you got to do to Marvin. You got to stop him. He's just going to keep coming forward. He's a skillful guy, but that's a bit masked by his tenacious effort. He's probably one of the fittest guys in the UFC, and we know what we're up for, and we're confident.
I'm not taking the whole family. There's too many of us. Okay, I have managed to work out some family, look after the young ones. I'm taking the wife and my youngest, so I'm really looking forward to the trip. There's not much point going to France if you don't take your loved one, right?